guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Brothers Gaming Podcast. This is episode 169 here with Rylan.
Yeah, let's see if we remember how to do this. It's been like 3 weeks or so. We'll see if we know how to maybe read. I don't know. I might have forgot.
Yeah, had some family stuff past couple weeks. Been a while, haven't been able to record, but
Whole bunch of stuff.
yeah, but good to be back, and hopefully we can remember how to do it.
Maybe. I don't know if we will be able to.
I don't know. But go ahead and get into it. Nintendo makes it where you can't screen record on the Nintendo Today app.
So it says here, back in March when Nintendo hosted its last non-Switch 2 related Direct, which we went over. Go check out that episode if you haven't already. Before this episode starts, join our Discord.
Yeah,
I almost forgot. That so long, I forgot to say it. Join our Discord. Yep, make sure to join our Discord. But as I was saying, go check out the Switch 2 Direct. The last non-Switch 2 Direct that we went over. Well, you might put that in the link in the description or something. If not, then find yourself lazy on in.
Yeah, it's easy.
But it says here, the company revealed Nintendo today a new app for smartphones that helps bring the dedicated Nintendo news to consumers. A day later, Nintendo used the app to announce the live-action Legend of Zelda movie that will be released March 26th of 2027, which we also went over that as well.
Yeah, we did.
It's going to be, I think, maybe recorded in like, what was it, Scotland or something like that?
New Zealand, maybe.
I think it was New Zealand. It was like a foresty area, I think.
Yeah, I think it was New Zealand, but could be wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
No.
I think it was New Zealand.
Yeah.
But it says here, in the time since then, many up and coming features on the Switch 2 have been revealed on the app and subsequently shared online, including the fact that users will be able to lock their consoles with a pin. Also, like how PlayStation, Xbox have their pin, like you just tap it. Like
I'm surprised they didn't have that on the. Surprised they haven't done it with the Switch.
I know, instead of just tapping.
Yeah.
I know, just double tapping it.
Like the only way now to lock your Switch is if you put like parental controls on it or something.
Yeah. But it says here, also, the console will have a feature meant to slow down battery, degradation, amongst other additions. So how people complain about the battery and stuff.
Yeah,
there's going to be a feature that it'll be able to slow down the battery, make it obviously last longer, which is pretty cool.
Also seen that there's an option on the Switch too to make it to where you can only charge it to 90%. So if you play a lot in docked mode, it won't like kill your battery being charged at 100% all the time.
Huh. Things being weird. My PC's Discord is glitching a little bit. Huh. But it says here, for those who don't want another app on their device, it's been nice to keep up. However, it appears the app users will no longer be allowed to record or screenshot footage moving forward. It says here, you wouldn't download a car, would you? Whatever that means. But as first spotted by Nintendo Life and as first shared on Reddit by a user, it's not going to say the user. Guess not. But it appears that via a new update, Nintendo Today app, that screen recording and screenshotting are essentially blocked. In demonstrating video online and attempting to record using how do you say that? XMA?
I don't know if we got the same. Oh.
Well,
Xiaomi? I have no idea. To be honest with you.
Something like that. Xiaomi 15 Ultra was met with a black screen, which I know sometimes, like, say if you like screen record to, or like you mirror your screen to a TV or something, sometimes they'll show like a black screen or
Yeah, because you're
whatever.
not allowed to
Depends on the
do that crap. Depends on the app or the website. Yeah.
yeah.
Like NBA app, you're not allowed
Yeah,
to.
like
You're not allowed to
like
screen record the
Netflix
NBA
do,
app or
do
anything
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So they're just doing that with the Nintendo app now, which is dumb, but
Yeah, I don't
it is, I
know.
guess,
Like,
at the same time.
it's going
Like,
to everybody. Like, it's a free
it's
app, so it's not like you have to. Yeah, it's public. So
I know.
why I don't understand why you can't
I
screen
don't
record it.
understand it.
Makes no
It's
sense.
stupid. But it says here, another app user said that the only video is blocked from screenshots or recording separately. Go Nintendo shared that they were unable to capture on an iPhone. Oh, I missed this part too. One user was saying they were blocked on a Galaxy S23, and another said an iPhone as well. So both Samsung and Apple devices, it will be blocked on apparently. In the comment section, a few users, relayed that they were experimenting with a similar situation. With one user saying, "Yeah, this same thing. It's just a different phone." But says it is ultimately unclear if this is an intentional update to stop leaks from being shared, or just how is it stopping leaks from being shared whenever
It's
it's an app?
public. Nintendo themselves are
Yeah,
the ones
I know.
posting this in the app.
So like, what? How would that stop leaks whenever it's an app that they're
It's not
posting this
even.
stuff on?
Yeah, I
That
don't understand.
makes no sense. But it says here, Nintendo fans to the app or
I just
an
screen recorded
unintended
it,
bug.
but it's a new
Did it
update. I
update?
don't have my apps to where they auto update. So if you want it to, if you want to screen record, don't update your app until Nintendo
Yeah, just
makes
don't
you.
update it. Yeah. But it says here, either reality makes a ton of sense, which makes the entire situation all more confusing. Because it could either be a bug or, them actually,
I think it's
just
them
make
actually. Like, that
it.
sounds so much like a Nintendo thing to do for no reason.
Yeah. There's absolutely no reason at all.
Yeah, there's an update available for
That's real.
the app on my phone.
Don't
Don't update. Don't update to
don't do it.
1.1 if you want to continue to.
Yep.
It came out yesterday, the update, so that makes sense that I can still do it because I haven't updated it. Don't update to 1.1 until Nintendo makes you, because eventually they'll make you,
Yeah.
but they haven't yet, and I can still screen record videos on their app.
Heck yeah.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, it is.
We got less than a week before the Switch 2 comes out. I'm so excited. Because mine is supposed to be here on launch day. So Rylan hasn't got ordered it yet.
Yeah, I don't get money.
Yeah. All right. I can go ahead and read this one, I guess.
Okay.
Or do you want to read this one? I'll read the next one. Don't matter to me.
Not much really on it, so you can read. You probably know more.
Probably not. But Pokemon Presents announced for July the Nintendo Switch 2's first Pokemon title, Pokemon Legends ZA, will officially release on October 16th, 2025. Pokemon Company International announced on Wednesday that the game will be available on the Switch, with players given the choice to retrieve Switch 2 edition via an upgrade pack. Digital pre-orders for Pokemon Legends ZA will begin on June 5th, the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 releases to the masses. The Pokemon Company also announced that a new Pokemon Presents live stream is scheduled for July 22nd, 2025. The stream will include the latest updates and news from the world of Pokemon. Wasn't explicitly stated whether the information would be all about Legends ZA, but with the game arriving in 5 months, it would be fair to think that the Pokemon Presents would have at least some information about the forthcoming title.
Heck yeah.
That's all I have on. So July 22nd, Pokemon Presents, and then October 16th, 2025, Pokemon Legends ZA will be released for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Heck yeah. So all Pokemon fans have it on both consoles.
I might try Legends because Legends Arceus was good. So it's kind of like Power World. So maybe Legends ZA will be good.
Maybe. Never know.
I get it on Switch too because it has better frame rate and graphics. But
yeah.
Probably run like 30 frames on Switch. Drop down to 15 once in a while, probably.
I'd say 30 frames or so. It's like.
All right, moving on. Xbox Handheld reportedly put on hold.
It's sidelined here. So Microsoft's gaming division Xbox was, reportedly planning to go all in on a handheld gaming, system. With not only a third-party device expected this year, but its first-party product supposedly targeting 2027. Ahead of the Switch 2 launch next week, the tech giant's plans have apparently changed in an exclusive Windows Central. Microsoft's priorities are said to be moving more deeply towards third-party OEM handhelds right now. The same story claims that Microsoft is still deeply investing in the developing its own Xbox gaming handheld technology in the future. The Xbox Series X console successor is believed to be totally safe with the development continuing at full pace. It says here's our sources have indicated to us that Microsoft is still deeply invested in developing, the handheld technology for the future and all that. They want to make it the best. That's what they want to do. I don't blame them.
Well, it kind of makes sense too because they don't want to release their handheld the same year as the Switch 2 because Switch 2 would obviously be so way more, I think, than the Xbox handheld. And it makes sense too because
for their hand.
Yeah. The rumor we talked about the other day I guess it wasn't the other day, it was a couple weeks ago, but where the images leaked of the Xbox handhelds and stuff. And it was Asus making it with the Xbox operating system on it. So I think that's where they're talking about. They're going to be moving more deeply towards third-party OEM handhelds, is like where Asus is making an Xbox handheld, but that's not the official Xbox handheld. It's a third-party one. But I did see an article too that Asus is helping them make the official one, but it's a different one than what Asus is making now, which we already kind of knew that, but Microsoft's just confirming that at this point.
Which is good. I mean, we kind of already figured, there's going to be different types of handhelds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just from everything. It says here, since the arrival of the Switch in 2017, gaming handhelds have continued to grow in popularity with companies like Valve, Lenovo, and Asus. The team behind the Xbox third-party handheld is offering more options. There's also obviously more companies and stuff like that as well, like bigger companies, again, like, Steam and all that. But following the Activision Blizzard, Xbox has also made a serious push as a software publisher, and the company will now bring a major first-party IP to PlayStation and Nintendo platforms. According to previous deal, it includes Call of Duty, now on Nintendo's platforms going forward.
Yeah, which it should. Because, the Switch 2 has mouse and keyboard support now. So it is confirmed that it has keyboards. You can play mouse keyboard Call of Duty on Switch 2 if you want.
They could play like Fortnite and stuff like that too on it too.
That's keyboard and mouse, yep. And not just the Joy-Con mouse. You can use a USB mouse.
Also, you can use just a regular mouse.
Yep, you can plug your adapter into your Switch 2, and it'll work. Same with your keyboard.
So it's like how the Xbox and PlayStation are. You can just plug it in and play whatever games are obviously support keyboard and mouse.
I'm
Obviously,
assuming
not all games are going to be.
I'm assuming like Metroid Prime 4. Well, I mean, I know for sure mouse support. I don't know about keyboard, but I know for sure mouse support. And then Call of Duty, you would think would have keyboard and mouse support. Which, if you play keyboard mouse on Call of Duty, then you're sweat. But
kind of a sis. But
Call of Duty's not meant to be played on a keyboard and mouse. It's meant to be played on a controller. But
yeah, it was made. Call of Duty was made for console.
Yeah, ported to PC.
Yep. Yeah, it got ported to PC later on, but it was made for control. But keyboard or PC is like, I want Call of Duty.
Yeah. Now we play Call of Duty on PC now. Well, you play on PS5 recently, but we have been playing it on PC. But we use controller because we're not sisses.
But we use controller because we're not big old sisses like a lot of you sweats out there.
And we use Switch controllers. So we don't even use like high quality. Like, I mean, I like Switch Pros high quality, but like we don't use like Xbox Elite $200 controllers to play Call of Duty. We use a Switch Pro controller and still whoop up on you guys.
Let's get plunder wins left and right.
Yeah, we're good.
If we have good teammates.
Yeah, I wish there's just plunder duos. Or at least trios, so we'd only have one trash teammate to worry about instead of two.
Yeah, that won't happen.
It used to be, I think, trios and duos for plunder.
I know.
Back in 2020.
It used to be trios, squads, and duos, I think.
Yeah. No solos.
I remember playing trios.
Yeah, no solos, which, I mean, it makes sense not to have solos on plunder.
Yeah.
That would take forever to hit 2 mil.
An hour.
Which I don't know. Me and you,
like
sometimes we get 2 mil by ourselves.
Basically, I know we at least get a mil sometimes.
A piece, yeah.
Our teammates 0. Our teammates get 0.
0 loot caches, man. 0 supply drops. That's ridiculous. If you're listening to us and you suck that bad at plunder, please don't play. We don't want to play with you.
Yeah, never play plunder. Just play Battle Royale or just never play Call of Duty again.
Yeah, just leave the game, please. Go
to X Defiant, even though it's gone.
Yeah, that's what you should play. A dead game.
Yep.
Is that all you have for that?
Yeah.
All right. That's all the topics we have, guys. We appreciate you for listening. Follow all of our podcast socials, our Twitch Kick YouTube accounts, our personal Twitch Kick YouTube accounts, our podcast Discord, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the bull, our merch on TeePublic.
All the socials.
Yeah. If you guys don't care, please listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yep. Also, we do have a Cash App as well.
We do.
If you guys want to help support us, especially now, because we are not making money off the podcast at the moment until we get all the stuff figured out. But it's rough. But thank you guys for listening. Join our Discord. If you don't join our Discord, Zelda will attack you, like always. And Zelda, she's in the closet.
She's in heat right now, so she's kind of. She might not attack much right now, but when she's not in heat, she'll attack you.
Yeah, she'll attack your feet. She's always in heat. What the crap? Why is she in heat? But we'll go ahead and end this episode. Guess we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See you guys later.